Life Learning presents. I try to become decent at Bitcoin miner. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. And today I am actually going to be playing Bitcoin miner. I know I told I would do Islands Part 2, but instead I just came up with this because it gets really annoying. So, if you guys are wondering why there's this thing blinking, don't worry about that. That's just slight electricity wastage, I'd say. But don't worry about that at all. I will fix that. But basically, what is Bitcoin miner? Well, that basically means that, as you guys can see, there's like a ton of different. See this? So basically, you have to get Bitcoin, and as you can see, I got like I'm getting 10 Bitcoin. I'd say a minute. Yeah, maybe 100 Bitcoin a minute or something. As you guys can see, I get Bitcoin, and I can sell them for cash. And that is the problem. This is someone else's. But that is not the problem at all. The problem is that I'm actually running out of energy. And what is energy? So basically, energy is what makes this game so difficult. Basically, energy. Sorry about that. So basically, energy is like electricity. And with electricity, that will power all of these items. Does not need to be near it. It just powers all these items, and with these discs, I think they are, it just keeps on making me like tons of money, like Bitcoin. And then with the Bitcoin I can sell them for money, and money I can keep upgrading them. As you can see, I did a little bit of work, I'd say, but not nearly as much as most players have. They just absolutely just dominate me in everything because they have like billions. Like, look here, this guy's cash is on 5 billion. This is 2 quadrillion. So see the difference? So yeah, I am pretty lacking. So this so yeah, I'm just thinking on whether or not which one to buy. Is this 250 coins? Is this 250 coins? No, that's 250. Let's cover 50k. Okay, so ignore that. I'm just trying to get my energy sufficiency correct. Because as you can see here, I'm running low on energy. And if I get enough energy, I can place all my discs. I spent a lot of money on discs, and now I need to spend a lot of money on energy. Energy is what makes this game so hard. If energy was not a thing here, not that's advertisement. You should probably close this. If you guys don't know, see this is how you use the exchanger. I can just exchange it for cash. I just now got cash. That's how I do it. So when I go in here, it's press E to use the exchanger, and this is where I can get my discs. So right now, what I have, I bought these. These are discs that I bought. Diamond cards. They are pretty useful. This one I would not recommend. See, that is not much of a There is a huge difference, but I would recommend you buy this. This is a better buck for it. This is a better bang for your money according to my calculations. The best thing, my goal is to fill my entire island. Like with these things. They are crazy expensive. That's my goal for today. This may be a part 2 because this is just incredibly difficult. So these are other players' plots. I look at his generating. As you can see, he has very high generation. Unclaimed plot. This is my plot. I did not know. So basically, as you can see, I'm very new. Okay, I just did a little bit of extra work just so I didn't have to start off with a complete beginner phase and then that would have been a complete noob to pro video. So let's see how many I can purchase. I don't have enough money. Okay. As you can see, that was definitely worth it. So as you can see, I'm just getting Bitcoin. Now I can actually place more discs. That's amazing. So what I think I'm going to do first is just make an entire row of silver cards because silver cards are much better things. But first, let me just switch up some of these. I think I finished all my time cards. No, I don't. Let me just put these up because I'm actually starting to. I'm starting to run low on money. Just put them all. As you can see, I'm just filling up each one of my areas. But still, I would recommend you just take tons of cheap items. Even then, also, I'm doing a very bad design because as you can see, I could have put all of these the red things. As you can see here, I could have filled them all up with reds. That would have made it a lot faster and a lot cheaper. But I'm going to go for a long shot here. So see that just with that, I got so much Bitcoin from here. I'm at level 30. Yeah, that is huge. I got 100 Bitcoin. So you can go to him and you can get quests. See, I would get 10,000 cash, which is nothing, but 9,500 XP, which is also not that useful, but it's good to do them. Okay, that's what I would say. It's good to do them. Exchange them for cash. As you can see there. So if I were to have went to the GPUI shop now, my goal was to I got 500k to buy a ton of these or a ton of these, which I'm going to buy a ton of these just cause that is giving me levels, and this is going to be really useful. It's a much better cheap option. It's much cheaper than doing this, because anyhow it's going to give you a lot more better cash. So I'm going to switch all of mine out, almost all of mine out. Okay, if I switch all of them for this, that will be good, but then also still, so this is the best bang for your buck. See this, I got 14 of these. This is the best money making profit. I'm not going to switch out my diamond plots because that would just be stupid. Diamond plots are really useful, so I'm not going to switch them out, but I'm going to switch out, I guess, most of these things. I'd say I'd buy a couple. Like I'm not going to buy a couple more games. I'm going to switch out all of these for diamond plots. It's going to take a while, so I'm just going to skip the scene. Okay, guys. So as you can see, I just randomly just put a couple more of them. I completed putting all my silver discount. They're gonna make me so much money. I'm surprised that they actually still fit without causing that much of energy efficiency. It did cost that, but still, look at this. So my next thing I'm going to do is just really quickly arrange them because it's going to give anybody OCD. So I'll just really quickly do that. Okay, everybody. So I just rearranged it. This just doesn't look that much better, but this really did cost a lot of money. Okay, this was a huge money thing. Whenever I just completely rearranged these, because every time I delete one, you can't move them. You delete them, and every time I deleted one, oh my god, did I just start losing money like anything? I just kept losing money because you don't get the actual full amount. So this took a long time. Oh wait, I got boost star. Claim I get 2 star. Okay. So basically it just really is really hard. But while that was happening, I got a crate. So basically every day I think every 20 minutes, I'm not sure, I think it was every half an hour, you get a normal crate. Right? So I actually did a normal crate and I got this. A Geo Pros HTX. I don't think I'm actually reading that correctly. 2000. These things are super duper OP. Okay, I just show you that really quickly. I'm gonna just show you what I mean. Okay, it's gonna make me so much money, but I am not going to be able to buy enough power source for this. So I don't even know what's the point. I hoping that I can, but look at this. Okay. So it is the most maxed out thing in this game. Look at that. The Geo for 3000, and what I have is the Geo Force 2000, which is slightly different. That is slightly different. It is a little bit more. Let's see. That's the Geo Force. The Geo Pros. The Geo Pros 2000. This is what I have. Cost 12 million coins. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to provide enough power source for this. So I could either sell it for 9 million, which is massive money in mine. And I could get infinite thing, but I just checked if I can actually afford it. As you can see that I just got 800k. This is going to be one of the most expensive things to actually handle because of the power source, not because I know storage or something like that. Like nothing like storage, but not because of any of those. just because of pods. I know electricity is a huge bummer in this game. So I have one kilowatt I can use on anything I want. Now how much does this thing cost? It takes up 84, which is extremely massive. And just look at this. That's 84, right? So to say 8.6. Let's show you that real quick. 8.6 divided by 86, if I was wait. 86, is that it? 0.1. It is 0.1% of what we need. It's going to be a lot. It is going to be really massive. What? How much was it? Was it actually 86? 87. That's going to be even more less. See that? See, I can't afford this. I can't afford to use this. So I should probably sell. That's the only valid thing to do. Let me just check if I can. If I can, I will. Okay. Well, let's see. See that energy efficiency. Let's see how much we're lacking by. 82 kilowatts. That's going to be extremely expensive to do. Well, look at how much Bitcoin I'm getting. I'm getting huge amount of Bitcoin, so that's good. So let's see how much. So there is one energy source too. One energy source that could do the trick. Let's go there. And that is this. This is 94 kilowatts. This could do the trick. But it's cost 4 million coins. It's going to be an enormous save up. But I'm going to have this alert stay with me for a while now. I don't know what happens if I don't do this. I have not actually done what he asked me to do for a while now. Sorry about that. I just bumped into him. But I've not done that for a while now. Okay. So I done that once and nothing really happened about that. But I'm going to try as hard as I can to not have that happening. Let's see if we can afford it right now. I am not sure because like 250k. Most of the maths in this is not really correct. Because whenever I was buying this, I was spending like a little less. I think about 14k or what. No, like completely not as much as I was. I wasn't spending 250k. That would have been way too much. I've become broke already. But I'm just still having some money left after that. Let's see this. Can I afford it? Nope, I definitely don't have any money for this. I could keep this for later on, or I could sell it and buy an enormous power source of future enormous expeditions. If I sell it, I would just completely wipe out my thing about this. And that would make me a lot more money. Or I could just try and save us up as much as I can. See this, click alert. So I don't know what this does. Mining efficiency goes down. Okay. So it's only 34% of what is supposed to be making right now. For all mine combined, that is what happens. So it's going to be a huge save up if I anyhow even want to get close to what I'm trying to save up for. It's going to be an enormous save up. It's cost 4 million coins. It's going to be I can't even explain to you how much of a lag that's going to be, and I'm going to call you guys. I actually just record when I actually get there because this is just way too massive to record. It could be a 1 hour video until this ends. So yeah.